back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Anakin. I am a psychic tarot reader, and we're about to be getting into your cards today. Seeing what the energy is all about today. Seeing what we got going on. I'm just going to let these cards sort of talk to me real quick, and then we're going to get into it. Bam, rider weight, originality. Okay, you might be a classic. You just might be a classic, okay? You might be a classic guy, classic gal. Because we're using a classic deck here. Empress energy, really prominent feminine energy in this space today. You know, there's a sense of coming back and into yourself and coming back into taking care of who you are as a person. You might have been exuding an Empress-like energy recently. But what I'm really getting is that you're coming back into this, okay? This is a time of reintegrating the feminine, okay? Your feminine is so powerful, and you have a deep connection to nature, a deep connection to purity, to innocence, to flowers, to beauty, and you're reconnecting with that. You might have been taken away from that, or just circumstances have led you to go down different routes and not forget about nature, not forget about the feminine, but just sort of put it on the back burner. Well, the Empress is coming in hot, and she is saying to you, like, here I am. Be me, become me, you know, show yourself, pamper yourself, be about the feminine, okay? Be about vanity and pampering and nurturing and one with Mother Earth. Really, really good energy here. The sun as well. So, I mean, you're just a highly magnetic person, and you're either coming into a time of a lot of light, a lot of brightness, shining, a star, a sun, or you already are there, okay? You're just shining. You're glowing. There's something that you did, okay? I don't know what it is, but it is something that has to do with your purity and how you purified an aspect of yourself. You let go of something, and you did it consciously. You know, it was a choice. You didn't have to let it go in this lifetime. You know, your angels are saying, like, you could have just held on to it this lifetime, the next lifetime, the lifetime after that, and it would have been okay. It would have been fine. Like, you would have been absolutely 100% okay. But you decided to purify it. And because you decided to purify it, the spirit is just gleeful right now. Very, very happy energy. You're very, very pure, very open. The Holy Spirit is like really sending you waves of energy, okay? And it's sending you waves of energy because of that purity that you are at this time. And you've been given a new rank, okay? You've been upgraded. You've been promoted. You have been promoted, okay? Interesting energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and Ace of Swords in reverse. So while you've been promoted and while you're shining really brightly as a being, okay, this might be recent, okay? And the reason why I'm saying it's recent is because you have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And you could have feminine energy around you who is sort of slightly jealous of you, maybe looking at your achievements and wondering, okay, why do they get to have all of that? Why do they get to be that way? Another thing that this Queen of Pentacles is talking about is you might be experiencing contrast outside of yourself at this time. And so what that means is that while within yourself you're feeling bright, you're feeling gleeful, you know that you've purified this thing, you've released it, you know how high vibrational you are, and the contrast between your high vibration and the low vibration outside of yourself. You see the difference. There's a gestation period, and so that's what this Queen of Pentacles is really trying to tell you. There's going to be a time, or it's going to take a little bit of time, a cycle, for this new environment to manifest itself, okay? And what's happening here is truths are getting revealed, okay? Things that were hidden in your environment, things that were hidden in your psyche are coming to the surface. And as they come to the surface, you're getting a new opportunity to deal with them and to feel the things that you know, as a child you weren't able to feel, or you wanted to. Yeah, see, here it is. So it's inner child nurturing, basically. The inner child wasn't able to feel those things at the maturity level that you are now. And so Wow. And so going back into that feeling, you're not even having to go back. Okay. What's happening is your inner child is coming forward, and your inner child is presenting you with this opportunity. And one of the big messages for the Empress, and one of the big things to focus on throughout this reading and throughout the messages that you receive here during like this channeling process, is to stay within yourself and to allow the opportunities to come to you. Okay, there's no reaching that you have to do at this point. In fact, you're one of the lucky ones, and it's not even luck, it's the fact that you manifested it, but it's like you get to sit back and enjoy the ride because of what you've done. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, ooh, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords. Ooh, so Ten of Cups is upright. All of these swords cards are in reverse. And I was getting a little bit of malignant energy from that Queen of Swords, but it's just competitive. It's very competitive energy around you. So thoughts right now, the program of thought and the program of thinking and how you were programmed to think is needing change. Okay, active change. Like, I know you're feeling good, I know you're in your energy, but just if you could just mantra a little bit, or just start to do your mantras more often. Or there's thoughts in your field at this time that have, like, there's thoughts, you have programs of belief that are going on still, and these programs are running. And so if you have the opportunity to hear it, okay, like let's say you hear it word for word, you know exactly what you're saying to yourself. That is perfect. That is saving yourself steps, because now you've heard it. All you got to do is implement the exact opposite words. So if you're saying in your head, or if you were told as a kid, you look like A, okay, and you hear it, I look like A, I look like A. The mantra that you want to use is, I look like B, I look like B, I look like B. So every time you hear I look like A in my head, you change it to I look like B, or I look like, fill it in, okay? Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Okay, your thoughts may be wary, your thoughts may be a little bit turbulent and needing change, but your relationships, the way that you communicate, your material possessions, all of these things are getting upgraded, okay? Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's a clinginess around you, okay? So this Queen of Swords could be past programming, but you definitely have an energy around you right now that is clinging, that is trying to get away, or trying to take from you, trying to gather your energy. Or like, and you're feeling very defensive. You're feeling like protecting yourself, like you need to protect yourself, or you need protection. Like you can't just let yourself out in front of this person, because they just, wow. Maybe it's not that you, it's just your subconscious and your intuition is telling you, like, this person is like, they're a Seven of Swords. They're trying to get away with something. I don't know what it is. You may not know what it is. Let's see what it is. King of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so they, I mean, you are so right. I mean, they see you as a King of Pentacles. Okay, they see you. You have a lot of opportunity. Okay, notice like the similarities here. They're sort of both sitting with their pentacle, and then we have the Seven of Swords character. So this person, they see you as either somebody who has a lot of potential, or you already have the resources. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to either use magic, spell work, mantras, manipulation, anything that they can to get around you, to stick to you, to keep you in their energy, so that they can siphon some of those riches, some of that energy that you have that is inherited, that is owed to you by your incarnation. Okay, so they want to scalpel, they want to, like, they basically want to, like, steal from you. Okay, and let's see how this is gonna go, because I mean, the energy that they're sending out is going to return to them. We know that. And let's see about, I want to know about this, okay? It's getting a little emotional. So they might be feeling emotional about it. You're very close to achieving your goal. A fiery climax approaches. So if anything, focus on your goals. Focus on what you're doing. What you have built and what you have been building, it's coming to a grand finale. So just, there's so much momentum that has ensued that this person cannot affect you in a very dramatic or very impactful way. All they're gonna do is slow you down a little bit, and they're not even gonna slow you down after you listen to this, because you're gonna know. Okay. Excuse me. You're gonna know. You're gonna know. What should they do? Let's talk about how you should go about this journey. You're sitting back, opportunities are coming to you. You're learning about these people around you. Okay. Is there anything that the collective would like to know? Or like decision, path work, something about the breath, anything that we can get at here. Something that you're open and ready to receive here. Connect with water. Okay, so you might be feeling dehydrated right now. Go drink some water. Or if you're feeling hydrated, you might need to go out and put your feet in some lake or feet in a river or something, okay? Go for a swim. Eternal Phoenix. Yeah, connecting with water is going to help you rise from the ashes. It's going to help you rejuvenate. I'm getting a sense that you already have a rejuvenation process. Like you might be a meditator, a breather, a yoga doer, a yogi. You might be just anything to recharge and rejuvenate. Do those things, and also connect with water. That's also going to help you rejuvenate. Okay, all in. Okay, there's an all-in mindset that needs to start like presenting itself to others in your environment. Like you are seen, or are starting to be seen, and in the future you're going to be seen as somebody who's just committed. You're either all in or you don't have anything to do with it. Okay, that type of energy, all in or nothing. Like when it comes to what, finding a mentor. Okay, find a mentor. So it's having to do with something with career, with something that you're passionate about. But what they're saying is that, well, all in will find a mentor. Grounding feet in grass. Okay, so you do need water and grass, spark of inspiration. Okay, so if you've been thinking about maybe signing up for a class, going back to school, going to become a therapist, or like maybe just getting a certification for something, now is a really great time to do that. Okay, the energy, I don't know if it's the planets or just your energy in specific that is ready for that mentor to come in. You're ready to gain a whole bunch of more knowledge. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands upright. So old cycles are ended. Old cycles of how you used to work, how you used to do activities, and I'm really getting like with relationships too. All of the work, like all of the hard work that you've done for your relationships, you've realized, and you come into that epiphany, and you're coming into this value where it's like you don't need to work hard in a relationship. Yes, you guys work on it, and it's just like when you do what you love, right? If you're doing what you love, it doesn't seem like work. And so in a relationship, it shouldn't seem like hard work, and whatever you're doing should not seem like effort. And you're letting that go. You're letting go of that effort. Your angels are plucking all that efforting out of your life. And they're presenting you with new action, inspiration for your new cycle, for your new journey, whatever it is, okay? Yeah, 6 of Cups, you're going to be connecting, praising, rejoicing, attracting your vortexual manifestations. Knight of Swords, you're going to be going about this very quickly. You might also be influencing other people, either in your circle locally or just maybe even bigger than locally, nationally, or globally. You might be showing this skill or doing this inspired action in front of a lot of people, and people are gonna like what they see when you do this. Okay. Ten of Swords energy, but the huh, huh, and the Hermit. Okay, okay. So whatever skill it is, know that if it's going to be global, okay, you're learning right now. So you're being mentored. This is new. This is inspired. Let it be inspired. Have those visions, but keep them as visions, and just don't get distraught or just because it takes a minute. It might take 3 months, but don't get discouraged just because it takes 3 months for you to get good at it. Okay. Ten of Swords and the Hermit. There's an ending. There's a definite ending coming your way very soon in regards to those swords, those thoughts, those negative thoughts, those thinking about, oh, I'm not good enough, or maybe I'm sick, or maybe there's something wrong with me. There's all these thoughts that have been conditioned inside of you. These thoughts are ending, and you're about to go into a major hermit mode. Okay, and so this hermit mode. Okay, so now a whole new download just came in. So in this hermit mode, I'm getting a season of like a montage in a movie where like the next 90 days or the next 120 days, you're just like locked in, starting September 1st, going all the way to November or to December 1st. Like those 90 days, it's like you got a 90-day plan, or like you're just montage. I'm getting like anime, like cut scenes of you just like getting up in the morning, doing your habits, making things happen. And it's all because of this inspired thing. Like it's all because of this one thing that you really like to do, and that you found a mentor on. The witch, Dorothy Gale. Here she is. You're glowing. Okay, you're gonna enter a period. You're gonna glow up. Okay, this is a season of like going down into the depths of your soul, so that you can uncover like the beautiful gold that the dragon sits on. Okay, and your dragon is your ego, or your like fiery self, and like the gold is the beautiful bounty that you have within you, that you've always had within you, that can only be convinced, that you can only be convinced out of. Okay, and by convinced out of, I mean, we all are born with all of the answers already, and all of the answers are already within us. And so if somebody can convince us that they have the answers, then they do. And if we can be convinced, then that's the whole principle of Zen. If you can be convinced out of your power, then you deserve to be. That's the whole principle of Zen, okay? And that's what all the Zen masters do. They convince people. So when Westerners, or when anybody goes to get Zen training, they go to the Zen monastery, and they see the master, and the master has all these students. And so, the guy walks up to the master and says, hey, well, can you teach me? And the master says, well, I have nothing to teach you. I'm not a teacher. Oh, well, what are these students doing here? And the teacher's just like, oh, well, they just sort of, they stick around and whatever. And like every Zen teacher that you go to will do this. They'll deny you. They'll tell you they have nothing to teach you. And here's what it is. It's like they really don't have anything for you. Like really, the principle of Zen is that it's all already within you. And so by you going to them in the first place, if you need, like, whoever decides to go to a Zen master needs a Zen master. But if you don't need the Zen master, then you don't need a Zen master. And it's just like that. It's that intricacity, okay? Cool tangent. Cool thing. Let me know what you think. Okay, Eight of Swords, King of the Forest. Witch, King of the Forest. You're glowing. But you're in the depths, okay? You're in the cave. You're in this portal, okay? And you have you're going to look back 90 days from now on today, and you're going to say, if you did everything that you're thinking about doing, you're going to be so proud of yourself. Okay, excuse me. Like, you're going to look back at this time and be like, oh my goodness. It feels like it's been years, but it's only been 90 days, okay? Perfect time. I'm going to end the reading right there. Actually, before I go, though, I want to read a passage out of my guru's book. And, I get questions about this. This is Maharaji. This is Neem Karoli Baba. And this book, Miracle of Love, was written by Ram Dass. And in this book, there are thousands, or not thousands, there's hundreds of stories about this guy. Okay? And so now I'm going to read you one of them. Okay? And I use divination. So divination for me, and this is just, we're pretty much done with the reading. So if you're done there, you're good to go. I love you. Have a good day. But divination for me has been everything. I use everything to do divination. I use books. I use signs on the wall. I use paintings. I use everything. So I'll flip open to a book. I flip open a book to a page. Excuse me. And I use my finger. I point somewhere, and then I read. And what I've done is I've had bookshelves. And right now, my living situation, this is my bookshelf. It's very small. But I'll ask the bookshelf a question, close my eyes, grab a random book, open to a random page, point at a random thing, and it will give me an answer to my question. So if you haven't tried that, try that. And now I'm going to read you this passage. Okay. Let me see. Once in Lucknow, an 80-year-old Moslem, which is, I don't know what that is, Moslem, arrived, who said he had known Maharaji as an adult, since he himself was 10 or 15 years of age. Maharaji said, "Don't believe him." Another man over 80 years said he knew Maharaji almost 70 years before, when the man was 20 years old, and that Maharaji had given him a blessing to take his first job. Several people, and this is another one, I'm going to read the one right below this. Several people were discussing a saint who lived some 500 years earlier. Maharaji said, "Oh, I knew him." And here's a third one. To one old woman who was confused by seeing Maharaji unchanged after so many years, he said, "Ma, I was dead. I've been reborn in the hills." Maharaji. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.